Hey guys, Marvel's Avengers has started its beta if you pre-ordered it on PlayStation. And right now, I'm streaming that at twitch.tv/Comicstorian Gaming. I'm putting out another video on our YouTube channel that is built around gaming. And this is officially our big announcement of our gaming channel, Comicstorian Gaming, where every week I bring you 2 lore stories and I give you a funny video of me and the crew playing a video game. We've been having a lot of fun doing it for the last couple of months and I'd love for you to join us. But this video is not intended to be a plug. It's supposed to be me telling you about my adventure playing Square Enix's Marvel's Avengers that I was sent a week ago by Square Enix so that I can give you my honest opinions on the game. This is going to be my overall opinions. All gameplay shown right now is going to be my gameplay that I acquired over the last week playing it in the beta before it was officially out. And I'm going to tell you what I think of this game. Now, I'm going to start it off right at the bat. I'm a fan of looter shooters. I play Destiny 2 on our Twitch channel and on the YouTube channel. I also play Borderlands off the air. I play various Diablo style games. I love getting a bunch of friends together, going into a game and trying to get better loot than them. And it's a constant fun cycle of like, I got better loot than you, now you got better loot than me, and we play. That's the kind of gamer I am. I play MMOs, I play looter shooters all the time. So I'm telling you right now, you take my love of comic books and you combine it with a looter shooter, I'm going to be a little biased, all right? It's like peanut butter and marshmallows, and you put it together and it's an amazing sandwich. If you've never had peanut butter or fluff, you're wrong. So, but that, I wanted to caveat with that at the beginning, but here, let me tell you a little bit about it. First off, story. The story is a lot deeper than all of us seemingly expected. So the beta I got to play, I'd say there was about 2 hours of story. I got to redo the A-Day portion, which I already did at E3, but then they dropped us into a mission further along where Bruce Banner and Kamala Khan had already teamed up. Now, if you're worried about spoilers, don't be. They cut out all of the story segments that are not already in trailers. But the story that I got to play by default was already about 2 hours long. It was A-Day combined with running around with Kamala Khan and Bruce Banner. We did various things as them. There was no real story reveals, nothing like that. The way the beta is structured, you skip past all key story elements that are not in the trailer. So I have nothing to talk about with that. My overall experience was about, like I said, 2 hours, which to me states that the story is going to be at a bare minimum 6 hours or so. It did seem very involved. It did seem interesting. I was engrossed in what was happening, and I'm really curious what I missed with Bruce Banner and Kamala Khan, because we ended up going to the base, we ended up doing a bunch of other things, and I have no idea how we got there. As a matter of fact, they did such a good job of pulling out the story and leaving me completely confused as to what was going on. You eventually unlock the harm room, which I'll talk about a little bit more in depth in a few minutes. But the harm room is like a tutorial, which teaches you how to play the game, and it dropped me in as Iron Man, and as soon as I got out of it, it unlocked multiplayer in the beta, and it was like, all right, now you have Iron Man, Black Widow, Hulk, and Kamala Khan. And I'm like, oh, so they were just hanging out in the training room this whole time? Like, there's no reason why they're suddenly on my team. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Continuing to talk about our single solo stuff, I also, because I was doing the beta so early during the journalist period, I never found anyone to play with. So I played this game entirely by myself, which was actually kind of cool because I got to see what the game plays like. So when I would go into a mission, I was able to pick my hero that I wanted to play, pick the mission on the world map, and then I could fill the team with my AI heroes, the moves that I selected, the suits that I put on, that kind of a thing. It wasn't a perfect system, as a lot of times I would like run up against a wall and it was like the Hulk needs to bash this wall for bonus loot. I'm not controlling the Hulk and the computer doesn't know to do that, okay? So it was kind of annoying where I go, crap, now I gotta rerun this as the Hulk. When if I had my friends there, I would have just said like, Dan, smash! And Dan would have been like, I'm the Hulk. That's really what would have actually happened. He's nodding his head. That's legit what would have happened. So it's not perfect, it's not at all. But it is fun. You get to go into the missions by yourself with your versions of your heroes. If you're waiting for your buddies to get on, you're not gonna be waiting around doing random missions. You can just run by yourself. I did enjoy that. The actual gameplay itself, which I don't know why they've been hiding this, isn't bad. It basically is what we wanted Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 to be. A 3D, upscaled version of that kind of a game. You have your light attacks, your heavy attacks. Every character has some kind of special thing. Hulk can rage out. Kamala Khan can heal people and embiggen. Tony Stark can do ranged shoot attacks plus fly. Black Widow can become the Destiny Arcstrider, and she can shoot people at a range. Everyone has like perks and things you want to do with them. Kamala Khan and Black Widow can do grappling hook style stuff. Tony can just fly straight up. Hulk can bound forward. So there's a lot of stuff going on that made it all feel unique and interesting. They all did boil down to being beat 'em up characters though. Every character had light attacks, every character had heavy attacks. So if you're looking for entirely wholly different gameplay experiences, you're not gonna get that. But if you're looking for similar characters with variations, that's what you're going to get. I enjoyed that quite a bit. My favorite characters, and I'll show you a bit more of that gameplay on my gaming channel, Comicstorian Gaming, where you can see the characters more directly instead of whatever footage Dylan is putting over this. I liked Iron Man the most, and then second was Black Widow, then Hulk, and then Kamala. And the only reason I didn't like Kamala that much is she felt like she was a mix of Hulk and Black Widow. She looked the coolest, in my opinion. She actually had some of the best animations, but her gameplay style just felt like a mix of two other characters. So overall, the gameplay was interesting. It was a 4-player beat 'em up style game. Everyone had supers. Iron Man can call him the Hulk Buster. Hulk can break walls. Black Widow can shoot people with their guns. I had a lot of fun with that overall. The mission structure, so I got to play the story mode, which was very straightforward. It felt like any other game with a story mode. If I didn't know this was a looter shooter, I would have just assumed that's the gameplay. It was actually a lot of fun. Then when I opened up the open world, there was multiple missions around. Now I got to participate in 3 different types of missions at this time. The first type of mission, if this was the only game, I think I would be disappointed. They were short missions. They were 5 to 10 minutes long. They were very direct. It was the Avengers arrive at room 1, walk forward, fight a bunch of enemies. Last room, we fight a giant wave of enemies, and then the mission was over. I would get some form of resources or whatever. Characters would level up, back to the mission select screen. So that one I felt was a little meh. I wasn't too happy with that, but at the time I thought it was the only mission type. Knowing what I know now, it's intended to be your quick play style mission. That was cool, because I can just, hey, I have 10 minutes, hop on, let's do a quick mission. The second type of mission is what reminded me of a dungeon in a normal MMO style game, or a strike in Destiny, or even the co-op stuff in like Call of Duty. You're dropped into like a pseudo open world. So the footage you should be showing is me as Iron Man. It was a bridge in front of me. There was like hidden objectives to go for, bonus loot to go looking for, but there was also the objective we were going after. So we had an open area to go explore, have a good time with, and then we could go to the building, which then turned it into a pseudo regular mission. Run down hallway, kill guys, run down hallway, blow up 3 generators, run down hallway, go down elevator, Hulk does something funny, fight boss character. So that felt like more of a traditional 20 to 30 minute style mission. It feels like that's supposed to be the bigger one you get your friends together for, that kind of a thing. I think it was dubbed an iconic mission. So just a heads up as to how it may differ, because it had its own little mini story about Bruce Banner trying to go in and do various things. So that one felt like that was the type of gameplay I was hoping for with 4 players in a looter shooter. The fourth type of gameplay is the harm room, which I laugh about every time I say harm room, because it's literally the danger room, but I feel like at the time of making this game, they didn't have the Fox X-Men back over, so they were like, no danger room, come up with your own name, and they're like, harm room, less catchy, but it'll work. It was 10 waves of enemies of increasing difficulty. You can bring your friends in, so if you just want to just grind out, learn some maneuvers, have fun with your friends, this is the harm room. I did a lot of gameplay of the Hulk in that area, and I think I did a little bit of Kamala Khan. Not 100% sure what I sent over to Dylan to edit into this. So those are the 3 types of missions I got to play. You got the quick, pick up and play, quick play style. We got the longer form, open world-ish kind of stuff where you can kind of explore a big area. And then we got the wave upon wave of enemies type of gameplay. So, I mean, that's pretty much where we're at with the beta. I liked the gameplay. I liked the idea of a looter shooter. I know some people are against it, and the biggest argument I see is that's not the game I wanted. What I wanted was a single player game like Spider-Man, but with the Avengers. I agree, that'd be cool. But at the same time, not everyone wants that. Some people want a looter shooter game. For me, a game about a team, I would love to have a reason to keep getting on with my friends after beating the game. As much as I love Marvel's Spider-Man, once I beat all that DLC and I got the Platinum on PlayStation, I have not touched that game since then. So something like this, where it could be live service, continual DLCs, multiple storylines, looter shooter with my buddies, I'm kind of on board with that. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna mention it. There was what appeared to be a battle pass, but for each character. Who knows what that means? Are they all gonna be 100 tiers? Are they all gonna cost you money? Are they all free? I don't know. but it did appear to be in there as one of the post game. There was also the cosmetic shop was all cosmetics from what they showed us at this beta. You'll probably see it all right now. But yeah, overall, I'm excited. I really am. I play Destiny. I even played Anthem when it came out. I play Final Fantasy. I play a lot of games that are like this. For me, this is exactly what I wanted to play. Yes, I still would have played a single player storyline, but this is exactly what I wanted. A game that I can play with my friends. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 was fun, but I think we beat it and we're done. Like, we didn't go back at all. And I liked it when we all got together, played the game, had a blast with it. So that's my overall impressions. If you got to the end of the video, don't forget the time the video went live and for much of this weekend, I'm going to be live over on twitch.tv/Comicstorian Gaming. Playing this game and playing Destiny 2 and Final Fantasy. We're going to be doing a lot of streaming over there. I'm also going to be giving away some pre-order codes. We're going to be giving away some Marvel comic books. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff like that. It's going to be a fun event. It's going to be me and Dan. Dan's going to be playing on his own stream, so you can check out what he does over there. And there should be another video going up with more core gameplay and more direct impressions of how each character played over on the Comicstorian Gaming channel, where we put up 2 lore videos a week, 1 to 2 fun videos, Sea of Thieves, Destiny, I did a Tarkov video, and we also do some podcasting and stuff like that over there. That is all going up right now, and you can go help us if you like the idea of Comicstorian playing video games. And I know that sounds weird to people who have never asked for it, but I do get a lot of comments of people asking for me to play video games. Go check out that stuff. We're trying to build up that brand finally. I'd really appreciate some support, and come say hi over at Twitch. Either way, guys, thank you for watching this video to the end. I hope you enjoyed my opinions, and I want to know what your opinions are if you're playing the beta, or just what it looks like to you. Let me know down below, and if you are curious and you didn't catch the video on my opinions on the Spider-Man thing, I made a whole video that came out 2 days ago. I'll link that down below if you just want to get like the 20-minute rant over there. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time right here at Comicstorian.